how it goes. Especially in Western culture, we just value that kind of thing. But
It's motivated me a lot more for sure. Like,
and it should
made
there
me
should.
hungrier.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then there's like an innate value in that sort of work too. But we come back to that right now. We have another Mega Man with Ice Ninja.
Ice Killer? No, Ice Ninja. Ice Killer's the TO.
Oh yeah, Ice Killer is a TO.
I think you gotta fix you gotta fix that title. There's a lot of Ice players out there. We got Ice from New York, Ice Killer, Ice Ninja, Icy Mist. Too much ice out there. We need some rock salt.
I don't think we have even one of them.
Shouts to Kai, by the way, wherever you are. Ice Ninja has you displayed, so you must be a very important person with them. So shouts to Kai. Or Cal? I can't read.
No, it's Kai.
Anyway.
You got it.
Alright, awesome. Yeah, we got Mega Man Link. What a weird matchup, honestly.
Yeah, a lot of zoning stuff, and kind of the zoning stuff where I don't know who gets outzoned. If anything, I want to say that Mega Man gets outzoned just because of the flexibility of some of Link's projectiles.
Nair can also just trade and clank and just go power through, like, I feel like everything. Like, literally right there, like, Ice Ninja tried to shoot some pellets and got stuffed out by Nair just off the bat, so... I don't know. I feel like Mega Man's still a fantastically solid character. He's just, like... He's hard, though. Like, you really have to have a good level of restraint and work really, really hard for your kills and just chip away, and sometimes you just get stuffed out.
It's true, and speaking of Nair, like, yeah, you could literally Nair through all three of Mega Man's lemons at any given moment.
That's rough.
And you could also hold shield to that charge F smash and not get hurt by it. So there are things that really work for Link in this matchup. And we're seeing a bit of that, and oh my god.
Good interception right there off the bomb jump. But unfortunately going to be eating a fare for their troubles right there. And yeah, DELTAFORCE just, looking like this bracket is looking like his right now for sure. Like, he's just been really hanging in there. He's had such a solid game plan this entire time in bracket thus far. He's not been letting anybody by his defensive wall. And he's been super good at smothering within mid-range as well.
Yeah, DELTAFORCE could be super oppressive when he's really on, and it looks like tonight is one of those nights where he's really on, does really, really good kind of airtight Link gameplay, and almost actually taking that last stock right there if that F-tilt hit the ledge.
Yeah, man. IceNinja's been forced to sit and shield most of this time, and has been very respecting a lot of DELTAFORCE's options very, very heavily. I feel like they haven't been allowed much breathing room. Oh, what?
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Okay. Sure.
Word, you got it.
Yep, all right. Well, there we go. This is I kind of predicted earlier. DELTAFORCE kind of just continuing to... Dude.
I cannot believe that. I don't get it. No, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, all right. So
it's even the mental game there. It's just collect your mans. You had the advantage. Why did you drop it? I don't know.
I just feel like there was that acceptance coming out from Ice Killer is like, well, I know I'm not gonna win this game. I'm already pretty much at single hit away from death. I'm frustrated, and I don't know. This might be a character swap. That I don't know if that was a bit of a red, a little bit of a white flag.
That's true. Who knows what IceNinja has in the pocket? Yeah,
and it looks like we're probably going to stage switch, if anything. We might not see a character switch. There's one thing we've learned about low I find all this time is when two people exit the ring, it's probably a stage switch. But
yeah, potentially.
But in a matchup like that where we're just seeing, I would not be surprised if it was more. But
yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I mean, I don't know. I feel like he folded a little too easily. Like, go down swinging. I don't get... There's literally no benefit to giving up whatsoever. But I think DELTAFORCE all of a sudden was like, all right, he's quitting. I already have the mental advantages. I'm going to try and sauce on this dude with the secondary.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not try out, if you're working on a secondary and if that match feels really comfortable for you, why not give this a go? I could definitely understand and appreciate that. So I guess we get a chance to see DELTAFORCE play a different character. I can't say I've really seen it that often. Actually, technically, like kind of, you know, the 3 character in one deal.
Yeah, another try. my man just has triangles all up in his room.
Yep, good call on that.
Favorite number is 3.
And I will tell you one thing, I feel like playing against Squirtle with Mega Man is also quite frustrating, especially with withdrawal being a move.
He just gets in really nicely, too. Like, you just saw there, that F tilt literally guarantees a free grab and stuff like that, so... Good. I actually like the weight a lot. Unfortunately, dead there because once you get knocked out of your tether, you do not get the floaty stall out of it, so you start to stink a little bit, and your tether isn't as good. It happens to Joker. Happens to... it really only happens to like characters that have floaty stalls. So like Min, Joker, Ivysaur. Characters like ZSS and Lucas get off a little more scot-free. Just because those are more Zares than regular tethers. But IceNinja looking a lot better this time around after that first stock. This might be the win to switch to lost hubris coming out right here for DELTAFORCE.
Yeah, you know, it seemed like DELTAFORCE was pretty well in control of that first game to where I guess he figures he could lose this game and also be fine, but that's definitely not even the case yet because, you know, you got Zard on the field. Mega Man is pretty heavy, but Zard's going to live a little while longer, probably. Although, IceNinja in a pretty good position to take a stock if you know, maybe a Metal Blade confirm, you know, maybe a stray up tilt, something. Yeah, looking for that Metal Blade back.
Ooh, okay, that could have probably been a kill. I feel like IceNinja's been a little too patient at times at the ledge. You know, I feel like he hasn't been hungry enough to really wrap off the stock. That was good, though. Just put the gun right to his head and blew his brains out.
Yeah, and that was kind of a little bit of a, you know, I don't play this character moment for DELTAFORCE. For DELTAFORCE, I don't know what I'm saying. DELTAFORCE because, yeah, having Squirtle on the field, especially at like 100%, not favorable. And yeah, reading that getup though, and that's where the fundies come in. So even if you don't know how to use the character, you just reading habits here.
And this game is well within reach for both players, although it does look like IceNinja is just a tad more confident. I feel like in this scenario, just obviously due to more character comfort. Okay. Thought we were going to see like a up air or something there, but just stopped it in there. Probably wouldn't have linked it to up air either. But gotta know your percents. This should be it. Yeah, that's the up air juggle. Ah, he gave it up. You shouldn't. I feel like he should have been waiting on the ground to shark the landing as opposed to chasing, because then you give up your stage control and then goodbye.
Yeah, and so that looked pretty routine for, you know, if you're IceNinja and you made it this far in bracket, there's a pretty good chance you probably won't lose to someone's secondary. I mean, it's hard for me to really say that, but like it's a lot of the times the case. So especially like, I can't imagine Pokemon Trainer really being a polished character for DELTAFORCE at all.
Yeah,
so
it's tough.
I'm certain we're going to see that link coming right back out. And
yeah, you don't want to drop winners after you got it.
Especially like this is well within DELTAFORCE's reach, this whole tournament. So I'm sure he would probably really like that. But you know, we'll see. That momentum might be enough for IceNinja. Could come out and, you know, maybe give DELTAFORCE a run and say like, you know, maybe you shouldn't want that secondary. But got to get there first. That first game was a little bit rough for IceNinja.
Here we go. Just kidding. Oh wait. Just kidding.
Yep, just kidding. you had it.
Alright though, looking at the rest of the bracket, seems like losers has mostly filtered in. We have
How's it? Let's look at that.
Aggie taking it over Shineburst 2-0. Pete Bro taking it over Starshima. Grizzhawk taking it over Dan the Man. Oh man, Reggie missed out on top 16. Feels bad.
Ah, Reggie.
I'm sorry, Reggie.
Gonna get him next time though.
Yeah. Dan the Man also making it through loser side. So who are we waiting on? There's one more match we're waiting on for top 16. That is 9 Super Pie and Sonic Fiend, which is game 3 right now.
That's actually like that's a pretty big one too to be waiting on. To be honest with you. You're talking about two people who could. You're talking about 2 top 3 at the very least contenders, let alone top 8. So we'll see what goes with that one. Losers sometimes gets very brutal in brackets like these.
Oh yeah.
But all right, so PS2, no surprises here. And another one of those oppressive situations that IceNinja finds themselves in against Link's Nair on the ledge.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting because there is a good factor here, is that you switched off your character and you now have to kind of replay, just like start from scratch once again after game one. It can affect the momentum, I feel like, quite a bit when you switch off your character and then try to go back to your character once again. But DELTAFORCE looking really good so far, so that doesn't seem to be too much of a worry for him.
Yeah, DELTAFORCE still in really good shape, and this is the confidence you get because this was a solo Link main for a very long time.
Oh, yeah.
I would say probably still. You might see some experimentation going on, but this is a Link main tried and true, and we're seeing why. He really just knows all the options to take with Link, uses all the right moves at all the right times, using the bomb to set things up.
Yeah, he forced IceNinja to go high on that recovery because he bounced the bomb down, and because of that, he was able to shark for the landing right away, which is really smart. Because he could have either threatened with the bomb by blowing it up, or he could have waited for the landing and gotten that up tilt. So, like, the gears are definitely turning in DELTAFORCE's brain right now.
I think DELTAFORCE is just a smart. I think he's just a smart person in general, let alone a smart player. I think I might have this wrong. Maybe be like an engineering. I almost said main engineering.
You made in real life engineering,
like an engineering major and all that kind of stuff. I could have that wrong, but I'm pretty sure. So, like when you're seeing him sort of figure out the game plan, especially with like a character like that is Link, it's pretty cool to see.
I think Link players are just really smart people. I feel like every Link player I've ran into has been very smart and very calculated. Like every single one I've ever played or seen has always like been very creative with their character. And I think the character.
Oh my god! He did it! That was 3 bombs in a row. He just chased them all over with the bombs. Oh, IceNinja didn't know what to do, and he was just trying to. IceNinja was just trying to get some space, and DELTAFORCE is like, I might not chase you across the whole stage, but I'll throw bombs at you.
It seems like IceNinja just hasn't been able to find an answer to the boomerang and bomb gameplay. Like he just had, and also Nair. Like I feel like he hasn't figured out how to navigate around those moves efficiently because he keeps trying to he keeps getting cornered by DELTAFORCE and trying to force his way back in. But Mega Man doesn't really have any quick moves on startup to really deal with that, except for maybe that forward air. I'd say that's probably the quickest option to deal
You're
with.
exactly right. Forward air and back air are probably the 2 fastest options Mega Man really has, and even those are kind of situational because they're aerials. So, this is looking all this is, oh my god, falling out.
Mega Man needs time to breathe. Also, like he's a character that needs some time. He's a character that needs time to set up stuff, like whether it be Leaf Shield or Crash Bomb or even Metal Blade. Like he needs time to get his options out to establish stage control for himself.
Yeah, just a little bit of space for him, because otherwise you see a lot of this, because he is a very, very heavy character, so you just end up, as you play as Mega Man, you end up just falling into things, and I think that's what makes playing this character very frustrating.
Could be it. Oh, not yet.
And Mega Man?
He's heavy.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. I think that was tough. I think IceNinja kind of ran out of options because he, even after he did 3 pellets in place, he would always retreat back because he knew DELTAFORCE could do a Nair forward. I don't know if that's just a rough matchup or I don't know. This is the first time I've ever seen this matchup, to be honest. But from what it looked like, it seems like Mega Man just doesn't have options to really contest with Link's zoning options, as well as that Nair being such a good, like, close range, quick option. So I feel like it forces Mega Man to have to respect Link so much more than Link has to respect Mega Man.
You're right. There's just a lot of easier ways for Link to zone Mega Man than there is for Mega Man to zone Link, and you definitely got to see it on that set. But, dude, as I said, these Thursdays, they come and they go.
That's right.
So I do want to thank you, as always, for holding down with me here, man. It make things very easy for me.
It's always such a blast being able to cast. I did not mean to rhyme off of that. But
I appreciate it.
It's always such a good time. I always enjoy casting this. You've always got such good sets lined up for me too, Chris. So I do appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that'll be it for me here today at DNA, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been a busy day for your boy, but I'm glad I got to cool